Good day, Mzansi, Dumelang Sanbonani, and welcome to a special edition of Inside UL of the University of Limpopo. My name is Dumelang Dipila, and today we are broadcasting here in the heart of Durban, where thousands of runners are lacing up for the 2025 Comrades Marathon, famously known as the ultimate human race. As the golden sun rises over the Indian Ocean and excitement fills the air, we are reminded that this race is more than just a physical challenge. It's a celebration of endurance, legacy, and the human spirit. This year's edition is a dawn run taking athletes on a breathtaking but brutal journey from Pietermaritzburg to Durban, covering nearly 90 kilometers of triumph, tears, and unforgettable moments. Since its humble beginnings in 1921 with just 34 runners, the Comrades Marathon has grown into the world's largest and oldest ultramarathon, a true badge of honor in the global running community. Over 20,000 athletes, both elite and amateur, come here every year to test their limits. And among those who make this event so exciting are our very own 21 passionate athletes from the University of Limpopo, proudly flying the UL flag high this year. What we witness on the screen, the grit, the speed, the spirit, it's not born overnight. It is culmination of months of sacrifice, thousands of kilometers, early mornings, itchy muscles, and everything in between. Our athletes recently went on an intensive run from Tzaneen to Turfloop to push their limits and fine-tune their performance. But UL athletics is not just about medals and marathons, it's about impact. It's a movement that reaches into the heart of community, allowing even members of the community to join the club. Let us trace the preparations. Our reporter, Tsepo Mujaki, has the story.
Well, thank you so much. In studio, one great athlete once said that a marathon is not just a race, but a test of endurance of the human spirit. And thousands of runners, including participants from our very own University of Limpopo, will be testament to that at the 2025 Comrades Marathon, which will be held on the 9th of June in the KwaZulu-Natal province. We are currently coming to you from Tzaneen, where the University of Limpopo athletics team are currently participating in a run from here to the University of Limpopo. One would know that they've been participating in different races across the province, including a recent one which was held by the Polokwane City Municipality, where one of the notable athletes from the University of Limpopo, Mutupi Malaji, emerged as the overall winner by delivering an outstanding performance of the 42.2 kilometer race, securing the first position. We also do have Me Ana Maponya, who showed exceptional endurance by claiming third overall and the first in the 50-plus age category for the 42.2 kilometer event. This notable athlete is proud to go and represent the University of Limpopo together with others, as we know that there are about 21 runners who are going to be representing the University of Limpopo athletics team at the Comrades Marathon this year. As you would know that this year's edition is a 49th down run, this will be a huge advantage for most runners as they tend to complete, and the University of Limpopo is also supporting them in a huge way by guiding them about the healthy, by giving them dietitians which are going to guide them. Well, this is where I pack it for now, but stay tuned as one of my colleagues, Success, is also going to be at a different vantage point, giving you some rolling coverage. For Inside UL News, my name is Tsepo Mujaki. Back to you in studio.
In helping them believe that greatness is possible, because he has lived it, Ludwig Mamabolo, the man who made South African headlines in 2012 by becoming among the few Black South African males to win the Comrades Marathon in nearly 2 decades. Now he trains Team UL to push beyond limits. Success Modana has the report.
Well, thank you so much in studio. As my colleague Tepo has already mentioned, that the aim for this practice, it was for them to reach at least 40 kilometers for the University of Limpopo athletic team. Well, it is nice for me to be telling you that there are those who have managed to pass that 40 kilometers and reach to the final destination, which is about over 65 kilometers. I am now going to be joined by the coach who has managed to overcome from the starting point, which was Tzaneen, to the University of Limpopo. Coach, how are you doing? Can you briefly briefly take us through the journey from Zaneni to here as you were preparing for the Comrades Marathon?
Firstly, let me take this opportunity to thank University of Limpopo for the support that they've given us. I think the mission has been accomplished because it was our wish at the beginning of the year to make such a long run. And we appreciate from all this sporting coach and department of University of Limpopo for supporting us. For me as a coach, I'm really thrilled because today we managed to do 67.30 kilometers, which it makes us a base. And as the 1st of May, we are preparing, we are still on the long way to do our job as University of Limpopo. But I believe that this year we will make University of Limpopo and the Limpopo province proud.
Absolutely. So, Coach, can you briefly tell us, since you have participated in the previous races and understand that you once won the Comrades Marathon, what are you planning to do different from the previous years so that it can guarantee that at least you are one of the counted ones?
Yes, for now, what I'm saying that the university has got a very bright future in terms of athletics. And I'm privileged to be given the opportunity to share the knowledge and experience that I've acquired many years with the youngsters. And I'm very happy because now I can see and I even feel that they are eager to show and to represent the province of Limpopo. And even myself, I'm injury free. I had 2 years of injuries. Running with the injury, it was not a nice thing. But now the injury is gone, and I'm very happy. Even today, it shows while I was running, and I surprised myself with the pace the way I wanted to. We are looking forward, and we're still going to work some aspects of the race of Comrades Marathon. But I believe this is going to be a great year for us, Limpopans, and the University of Limpopo.
All right, thank you so much, Coach. We wish you all the best in the Comrades Marathon.
Thank you so much for the support. I say halala University of Limpopo.
Halala University of Limpopo. Well, there you have viewers. We wish all the participants the best in the Comrades Marathon 2025. Let us bring those medals home. Back to you in studio.
As the University of Limpopo athletes continued to prepare for the ultimate human race, help came not only in kilometers lodged, but in a kind gesture from Molepo Dental Clinic. Malisela Zuling files this report.
Well, thank you. In studio with only 20 days left for the 2025 Comrades Marathon to take place in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. I'm here at the Oscar Mpeta Stadium where the committee meeting is taking place. And I just heard from the dean that there was a handing over of running shoes. As you can see just behind me, let me now step out of the show that you can see that's fitting their sizes. And it is most interesting. Now to get more on this, I'm going to be joined by Dr. Mushibudi Molepo from Molepo Dental Clinic. Ma'am, thank you for your time. Can you just tell us how do you feel about this great initiative?
Good afternoon and thank you for the opportunity. I'm here at the university as a donor. We are running an NPO whereby we support the fellow runners who are indeed in need of running shoes. We all know that running shoes are very expensive. It's not easy to get a new running shoes, so we go out there to request the running shoes from other fellow runners, and other private companies were good enough to support our initiative, and then so we are here to hand them over to our runners who would be participating in the Comrades Marathon that would be coming in the next 3 weeks or so.
Well, before I let you go, why did you choose the University of Limpopo?
Well, it's the initiative is not only supporting the University of Limpopo, it's supporting all runners across the province. We've been to different various districts to hand over some of the shoes. It started in 2023 and then we've been on since, and then with the support of our fellow runners and private companies out there, we are able to say we are here today. So it's different athletic clubs. We check the needs of the athletics, of the athletes, and then we deliver where we can.
Well, thank you for your time and all the best.
Thank you.
Well, Dr. Mushiwudi Mulepo saying that they are doing it across the Limpopo province to give support in donating running shoes to athletes. Most importantly, those who will be participating or competing in the 2025 Comrades Marathon. Well, that's where we pack it for now. For Inside UL News, I'm Tole Morris. Back to you in studio.
Let's take a quick break. When we return, we dive into more incredible stories from the track. You won't want to miss what's coming up. Stay with us.
California made history in 2024 as the first University of Limpopo athletes to win a Comrades Marathon gold. Claiming top honors in the women's 50 to 59 category, the 54-year-old from Mangweng now has his sights set even higher for the 2025 race. Since her Comrade debut in 2019, she's earned 3 Robert Mtali medals and a Bill Rowan medal, finishing 2024's race in an impressive time of 7 hours, 32 minutes and 32 seconds. Soft-spoken but fiercely determined, Maponya has been training consistently, competing in events like the 56-kilometer Two Oceans Marathon and the Polokwane Mayoral Marathon. Clear signs that she's ready for the challenge ahead. University of Limpopo, finding solutions for Africa.
If you just tuned in, a warm welcome to the special edition of the 2025 Comrades Marathon right here on Inside UL News. I am Pietermaritzburg, and we are bringing you the faces, the passion, and the stories behind the race. Take Anna Maponya, for instance, 54 years old and rewriting the story, or rather the history books. Last year, she became the first ever University of Limpopo runner to win gold at the Comrades Marathon. She's back this year, stronger and more determined, and we will be speaking to her about what drives her and how she's preparing for this year's race. But before that, our reporter Malisela Zuleng caught up with the athletics coach Itumele Moari on the team's preparations and also the director of sport and recreation to find out how UL athletics is igniting change across communities.
Well, thank you in studio. Indeed, I'm reporting live from the Oscar Mpeta Stadium, where the sports community with various support divisions just had a brief meeting for this Comrades Marathon in terms of preparations and the readiness. And to get more on this, I'm going to invite Mr. Itumele Muare, who's the sports coordinator. Mr. Itumele, thank you for making time to chat to us. Just brush us through the preparations.
Good afternoon, Maricel, and thank you very much for this opportunity. As part of our preparation for this year's Comrades Marathon, actually started last year immediately after the marathon, preparing our athletes for this year's down run marathon, because you remember last year it was an up run. So starting from last year, we had a lot of marathons that we took our athletes as part of the preparations. And as we're speaking, our athletes are in camp where they are camping and preparing for this year's down run marathon. And as part of the preparation and to beef up our squad for this year that is going down to Durban, we managed to recruit about 6 new athletes that achieved silver medals last year at the Comrades Marathon up run, which was most difficult compared to the down run. So this year we're looking at having good results. Last year, you remember, we achieved our very first gold medal, and this year we're going for a team prize as well. Not only for 1 gold medal, but we're going for 2 and a gold medal for a team prize. So we have a strong contingency of athletes that we are taking down this year. And then thanks to the support from the management, they've always been there for our athletes, and all the logistical arrangements and the support that we've been providing to our athletes has been great, Maricel.
Well, talking about having a good number in the Comrades Marathon, it is worth noting that this year we've got 21 runners as compared to last year where we had 16 runners. What does it mean to you personally and to the university?
No, it means that the brand University of Limpopo is growing within the province. If we manage to attract athletes from other clubs that comes and knock at our door and wants to join UL Athletics Club. It means a lot for us. And then when we look at those athletes that are coming to knock at our doors, those are athletes that, as I indicated, are silver medalists of Comrades that ran sub 7:30 last year. So you can tell of the potential that these athletes are coming with to join the club, University of Limpopo. And we're looking at achieving great heights with these athletes, and because they have a best coach, one of the best coaches in the country by the name of Ludwig Mamabolo, who's a previous winner of Comrades Marathon. He comes with a wealth of experience that these athletes of ours can learn from him.
Well, thank you for your time.
No, thank you very much, Malisela.
Well, Itumile Mwari, the sports coordinator, saying that it's all systems go for the Comrades Marathon. And to talk more about community engagement, I'm going to invite Ms. Sonika Free, the acting director of sports and recreation. Sonika, as always, it's a pleasure talking to you. Now, just take us through the importance of having both staff members and community members participating in the Comrades Marathon.
Thank you. Again, this is one of our main events where we can showcase what the university is doing for the community and the other way around as well. So we're very proud to have a lot of community members run, as well as staff members. So we're very proud of this program, and it's proof that the university is taking care of the community.
Well, looking at the last year's performance, what can we expect this year, looking at the increase in number in terms of participation?
Yeah, like Mr. Moachi was saying, we recruited a few new runners, very promising runners, still very young. But we try and do everything right. I think Mr. Ludwig Mamabolo is a step in the right direction by recruiting all these talented athletes. It's the club's growing, the club's getting stronger, but I think the top part of the better runners are getting better, and the club is growing in total also. So I think it's definitely everything is moving in the right direction, with also the management assisting us by even flying our team to Durban this year. So I think everything is improving every year.
Well, before I let you go, Sonika, what's your word of motivation to your athletes?
Yeah, these guys are not human. I think these are superhuman athletes. So we will be watching them also on the app. That's very nice, where you can actually see exactly where they are. You can follow them, and on TV. So the people that are not going to be there can please follow them and support them then that way. But yeah, so to our athletes, I wish them the best. I see we all see the training that they've been doing, but you will have success if you keep training. So my wish is for the university to start performing as a club, and when we start getting results, I think it will show more support from sponsorships out there, as well as the executive management at the university.
Well, thank you for that.
Thank you.
Well, Sonika is high in confidence that looking at the preparations that have been taking place throughout this year, even last year, as Mr. Itumile Mwari has indicated, the university is going to be well represented. Well, that's where we'd pack it for now. For Inside UL News, I'm Zulo Morris, back to you in studio.
The 50-year-old powerhouse from Mangweng, whose name already rings in Comrades' glory and made history in 2024 by becoming the first UL athlete to win Comrades Gold. She competed in the 50 to 59 age category. Since her debut in 2019, she collected 3 Robert Mchali medals, a Bill Rowan, and most recently blazed across the finish line in 7 hours, 32 minutes and 32 seconds. She is one of our athletes to watch for.
Na Anamaponya Kikitimela University of Limpopo. Mam takibekile go itukisha jago kitima comrade this year. Ngwago ke go botjere maybe ge nkare ka tsena ka top 10 taba ke berekile. Ke leboga University of Limpopo. Ke leboga le coach rena Mamabolo. Akina manchi.
Training for a race like the Comrades Marathon involves far more than just running. It's a full body commitment to fitness, discipline, and overall well-being. That's where the Center for Student Health and Wellness at the University of Limpopo steps in. Let's take a look.
Our role as the Student Health and Wellness Center with regard to the Comrades Marathon is to offer full support. It doesn't start now. We've been supporting them throughout the year. And now as the marathon is looming, as you can see here, we are monitoring their vital signs. At the station, this is BP monitoring. We are also doing weight and height monitoring, the BMI, the pulse and the heart rate monitoring. This is just to give them the support that they really need for them to win and complete this race.
As part of their final build-up to race day, the athletes recently headed into a high-performance preparation camp, an essential phase in any elite training cycle. This intensive block focused on conditioning, endurance, recovery strategies, and mental fortitude, giving the runners a chance to fine-tune their race day form under expert supervision. With tailored training sessions, elevation runs, and recovery protocols in place, the camp served as a crucial peak in their tapering strategy ahead of the 2025 Comrades Marathon. We are taking a short break. When we return, we take a closer look at the state of readiness of once this year standout athletes, fierce, focused, and fearless. He's definitely one to watch.
Since making his Comrades Marathon debut in 2022 and finishing an impressive 61st, a position he maintained in 2023, Polosho Paladi, one of the fastest runners from the University of Limpopo's athletics club, has been working hard to elevate his performance. In 2024, he finished 145th overall and was the first UL runner to cross the finish line. Now, he's focused on improving his results at the 2025 Comrades Marathon scheduled for the 8th of June in KwaZulu-Natal.
So nagigit na 21 na lokhono ke khono ifetsa ka 1 hour 12 minutes cause ke kgetile 21 cause neginya ka speed negitlo dia speed lokhono cause comrade ke telele nya ka speed le mata so ka mkhono re tlo di prepare for comrade re le ba coach ka mkhono re coachang ka gona politic mo mavolo umwari ka mkhobara wa hlahlang ka gona ntene re le ba le support go club marathon yona le stuff Limpopo ka mkhobara sereng ka gona ra ba leboga.
Hailing from Hampasele village in Limpopo's Capricorn district, Polosho balances his passion for long-distance running with his responsibilities in the University of Limpopo's transport department. His preparation for the 2025 Comrades Marathon has shown promise, highlighted by strong performances in several recent events. Fourth in the Capricorn District Municipality 4-in-1 42-kilometer race, sixth in the 21-kilometer Makoro Village Marathon in Hamulepo, 39th in the challenging 56 Two Oceans Marathon, competing against over 15,000 athletes, and third place in the 15-kilometer Polokwane Mayoral race. With unwavering determination and growing community support, Polosho is not just running for his personal best, he is running to inspire others across Limpopo and beyond. University of Limpopo, finding solutions for Africa.
Welcome back. You are still tuned in to the special edition of Inside UL News as we bring you all the action surrounding the 2025 Comrades Marathon. I am Itumeleng Depila. Now, if consistency had a face, it would be that of Polosho Paladi, a rising force in the UL Athletics Club. Polosho made his Comrades debut in 2022 and incredibly secured a 61st position 2 years in a row. In 2024, he crossed the finish line as the first UL runner home, proudly earning the title of team front runner. Come under pressure, relentlessly consistent and quietly fierce, Polosho Paladi is not just racing, he's making a statement. Keep your eyes on him.
So na ke kitile 21 le khono ke khone go fetsa ka 1 hour 12 minutes because ke kgetile 21 because ne ke nyaka speed ne ke tlo dia speed le khono because comrade ke telele nyaka speed le matla so ka mkhono re tlo di prepare for comrade re le ba coach ka mkhono re coachang ka gona politic mo mabolo o moagi ka mkho ba re hlahlang ka gona ntene re le ba le support go club mo re fa yona University of Limpopo ka mkho ba re sereng ka gona ra ba leboga.
At long last, Comrades Marathon weekend is here, and Team UL landed at King Shaka International Airport full of energy and had to adjust and settle in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. On Saturday morning, the runners made their final push with a drill race along the beach, a perfect way to stretch their legs and sharpen their pace as well as soak in the pre-race atmosphere. It was a vital tune-up to gauge their readiness and get a feel for race day energy. Our reporter, Success Motlana, was there to bring us this exclusive report.
Thank you, in studio. I am bringing you this report just from the pier next to the promenade beachfront, whereby it is famously known for morning walks, and it's approximately 8 kilometers long, and it is traditionally where people, take their practice prior to the big day, which is the tomorrow, whereby they're going to be participating in the Comrades Marathon. Our runners have also participated in the morning jogs, in preparatory for the big day. As you can see, the ocean is screaming at us, and the atmosphere is quite welcoming, and is setting the mood for the runners tomorrow so that they can do all the best, refreshed and on a fresh start. Right now, our media team is also making their way to the Durban Expo to get accreditation, and also our runners to get registered. Well, stay tuned as our colleagues will be taking you through about what is happening there.
Registrations and bib collections are the critical step to secure official race numbers and timing chips. The UL athletics team made their way to the iconic Durban Expo Center to finalize their race preparations, and our media team also received their accreditations, gearing up to deliver comprehensive coverage from the gun start right through to the finish line. Our reporter Malisela Zweleng was on site at the expo, soaking up the pre-race atmosphere. Malisela, please update us on what is happening there.
Well, thank you, in studio. Indeed, I'm coming to you live from the Comrades Marathon Expo, where runners are here for registration ahead of this year's ultimate human race that is going to take place on Sunday. I must say that there's too much excitement, as you can see just behind me, as the runners are interacting, and also that this is the test and the starting of the real journey, as runners who are here today to receive their race numbers, their time shipping, and also official gear in preparation of the 89th kilometer test of endurance. The atmosphere here is electrifying, that is filled with anticipation, support and pride, from sponsor activations to nutrition stands and to exclusive Comrades Marathon attire that some runners are purchasing. The atmosphere is absolutely buzzing with energy. Whether it's for the first attempt or the 15th finish, all runners have one goal, which is to beat the ultimate human race and finish their race. This is where the likes of Polosho Paladi, who finished his race last year in 6 hours, 34 minutes and 20 seconds, will be receiving the accreditation. I'm talking about the likes of Anamba Ponya, the likes of Andris Malet, the likes of Ludik Mamabulo, who will also be featuring in this Comrades Marathon. Itu, back to you in studio for now.
Let's take another quick ad break. When we return from the break, we will unpack what to expect in this year's Comrades Marathon, where a few course adjustments have been made. While they may be improvements, make no mistake, they won't make things any easier for the runners. Stay tuned.
Ludwig Mamabulo, 48, is an experienced Comrades Marathon runner with 10 completions, including an impressive 7 gold medals. Notably, he won the Comrades Marathon in 2012 with a time of 5 hours, 31 minutes and 3 seconds. Also serving as the coach of the University of Limpopo's athletics club, Mamabulo made a remarkable debut in the Comrades Marathon in 2010, finishing in second place with a time of 5 hours and 35 minutes. His personal best, 5 hours and 24 minutes, was achieved in 2016.
Hi, I'm Mamabulo, Comrades Winner 2012, University of Limpopo coach. I'm very grateful and excited about 2025 Comrades Marathon. As I'm injury-free, I'm looking forward for it, and then I've been doing a lot of preparation. I've done Mapunguve, Mall of the North, Makoro races. I believe that with the rigorous training that we're doing with the team, I'm very positive and confident that we will be able to bring the results that will please everybody. Even on our side, we are looking to make top 10 to bring gold home, and I believe that with the training that we are doing and the support from the university, especially from the VC and all the departments, we are very excited and happy, and we're looking forward for Comrades Marathon 2025.
The 2025 edition of the Comrades Marathon is a down run, beginning in Pietermaritzburg and finishing in Durban, covering approximately 89 kilometers. Mamabulo's preparations have included extensive long-distance runs across mountainous terrain. He competed in the Mapunguve 4-in-1 marathon, 42.2 kilometers, finishing in third place, and the Mall of the North marathon, where he secured 9th position. Beyond competing in the colors of the University of Limpopo, Mamabulo has recently been appointed to the Comrades Marathon Association CMA Athletes Subcommittee. In this role, he contributes to improving race conditions and enhancing the overall experience of this legendary marathon. University of Limpopo, finding solutions for Africa.
Welcome back to this special broadcast of the Comrades Marathon right here on Inside UL News. I am Pietermaritzburg, and we are coming to you live from the vibrant city of Durban, capturing the heart and heat of the action as it unfolds. We know you are eager to get to grips with what's at stake for our runners, and there's plenty on the line. This year marks the 98th edition of the Comrades Marathon, and it's a down run from Pietermaritzburg to Durban. With a record-breaking field of around 22,000 starters expected, this promises to be the biggest down run in Comrades history. To improve visibility during the early, often treacherous descents, particularly the notorious poorly shorts, the start will be split into 2 waves. The first group sets off at 5:45 a.m., followed by the second group at 6 a.m. This will be the 49th down run in the event's history, taking place on Sunday, 8 June. The race begins at Pietermaritzburg City Hall and ends outside Durban's iconic People's Park, marking a shift from the previous finish line at Hollywood Birds Kingsmith Cricket Stadium. As a result, the 2025 route will be slightly longer than the 87.701 kilometer of the 2023 down run. This year, it will be 89.98 kilometers. This means extra 2.28 kilometers. Runners will have exactly 12 hours to complete the challenge, with the final cutoff at 5:30 p.m. That means athletes need to maintain an average pace of roughly 8 minutes and 17 seconds per kilometer, demanding both endurance and strategy from the start to finish. The 2025 race is expected to be one of the most memorable editions yet, featuring a larger field of participants, a new finish venue, and refined logistics to enhance the experience for both runners and spectators. Now, here are the key details you need to know. The race kicks off at the historic City Hall in Pietermaritzburg, and along the way, the University of Limpopo spirit will be felt loud and clear, with cheer teams stationed at various points to uplift and energize our runners throughout the grueling journey. To get a sense of the atmosphere and what it truly means, rather, to stand at the start line of the ultimate human race, we cross now to our reporter Tsepo Mujagi, who is at the starting point and capturing the mood of the city on the eve of this iconic event.
Well, thank you so much, Itumeleng. We are coming to you at the start of the 98th edition of the Comrades Marathon here in the Pietermaritzburg City Hall. This year's edition is an exciting one because for the first time in the history of the ultimate human race, there will be two separate starts for each of the two groups of the athletes. However, they are both going to take place right here in the Pietermaritzburg City Hall, which is the start place for the 49th Down Run edition. As you would know, Itu and the viewers, that the number of participants for this competition keeps on increasing each year. The first wave of runners is going to begin at 5:45, followed by another one at 6 a.m. And this is mainly due to safety reasons. Well, what I can just tell you, Itu and the viewers, about the University of Limpopo athletics team, which consists of 21 runners from Mankweng and other communities in Limpopo, they are all excited about this year's race. Even though they had several obstacles, they've managed to balance their training with work and personal commitment. Now, just to give you some feel of what is happening here on the ground, I'm going to bring in one of the residents who comes from here. They're just going to tell us how they feel having this Comrades Marathon happening here. Baba, thank you so much for joining us and welcome to Inside UN News.
Thank you, Mr. And how are you?
I'm doing so good. Can you please tell us how you feel as residents having this Comrades Marathon happening here? I can imagine having thousands and thousands of people coming all over South Africa as well as other countries coming here. How do you feel in terms of tourism-wise? How do you feel as citizens?
My name is Tembe Somkeze. Actually, I'd like to say I'm very happy. I'm very happy that the Comrade Marathon will take place here in KwaZulu-Natal, and I think it's gonna bring a lot of people around. Then it's gonna bring a lot of change, and then a lot of impact, positive impact in terms of economic and tourism, you see, and we're hoping that the winner will come here, will come from KwaZulu-Natal. I'm very happy. I'm very much happy, Chief.
Yeah, thank you so much. We do appreciate your time, Siabo.
Thank you for your time.
Well, Itu, that was one of the residents coming here from the Pietermaritzburg, telling us essentially how they feel as residents having the Comrades Marathon happening here. We are also hoping that the records will be broken and some of the athletes from our very own university are going to make history in this year's Comrades Marathon. But let me park it here for now. We'll of course keep you updated with some more rolling coverage from my other colleagues at different vantage points. For Inside UN News, my name is Tsepo Mujagi. Back to you.
Next up on the route is the Cato Ridge underpass at the 30.5 kilometer mark. By this point, the runners are deep into the rhythm of the race. But soon after, they will reach a psychological turning point, Drummond. Sitting at the 45 kilometer mark, it's the official halfway point of the Comrades Marathon, but also the dreaded point of no return, too far in to quit, yet still a long, punishing road to the finish line. Our reporter, Success Mutlana, visited the route and filed this report.
Thank you, Itumeleng. It is quite a beautiful day. As you can see, Mother Nature is shining upon us. I am bringing you this report from Drummond, which is the halfway point for the rigorous, or rather graveling, 90 kilometers run between Durban and Pietermaritzburg, which is approximately 40 to 45 kilometers. You must understand that, as we know that the University of Limpopo athletic team has embarked prior to a practice run from Zaneni to University of Limpopo, which covered approximately 63 kilometers. It gives us hope that our runners will be able to pass this point with less or no difficulties based on the way that they have prepared themselves. Well, you must understand that this point does not only mark a physical milestone for the runners, but also a celebration and encouragement, as it also features supporters and volunteers. I am bringing you this report from Drummond for Inside UL News. I am Success Mutlana.
As the race enters its most testing phase, it's no longer just about stamina. It becomes a battle of hope, grit, and pure determination. Runners begin to pick up the pace, their eyes fixed on the horizon as the finish line slowly starts to fall within reach. Next is Winston Park at 58.3 kilometers. By now, every step is a mental and physical negotiation. Then comes the Pinetown Underpass at 61.9 kilometers, a defining stretch where the real test begins. Muscles tighten, fatigue deepens, and the road demands everything the body and spirit have left. Tsepo Mujaki, you are live in Pinetown. What happens at this critical point in the race?
Well, thank you so much, Itumeleng. We are coming to you from Jan Smart Avenue here in Pinetown, and this is where the real test begins. This area is often described as a physical and a mental breaking point. After enduring a steep downhill, runners do arrive here with some aching muscles and dwindling energy. The rising temperatures, as you can see, and the pressure of wanting to reach the finish line also do add up to the challenge. However, some of the spectators and vibrant crowds which will be lining up on Pinetown streets, they will provide much needed motivation, giving the runners water and some fruits to make sure that they stay hydrated and also make sure that they reach their final destination in Durban. Well, stay tuned as my colleagues and I will keep you updated of all that is happening of the Comrades Marathon 2025 edition here in the KwaZulu-Natal province. For now, it's back to you. My name is Tepo Mujaki, reporting for Inside UL News.
From Pinetown, the journey enters its final and most grueling chapter. The next key milestone is the 45th cutting crest at 81.5 kilometers, a symbolic turning point often referred to as the final lap. But this stage, there's no turning back. The legs are heavy, the energy reserves are depleted, and yet the finish line calls. Runners dig deep, fighting through pain, exhaustion, and raw emotion as they summon everything they have left for one last push. From here, it's a relentless drive towards glory as they make their way to the iconic finish line at Durban's People's Park, where history awaits. As the finish line becomes, or rather beacons, and history prepares to be written, all eyes are on the University of Limpopo athletes, warriors of the road who've trained, sacrificed, and now rise to the occasion and the ultimate test of human endurance. Just to see what it looks like at the finish line, our reporter Malisela Zoling is waiting for us at the Durban People's Park, which is the finish line. Malisela, over to you.
Well, you are quite right. This is where the 98th edition of the Comrades Marathon is going to end, all the way from Pietermaritzburg City Hall to here in the Durban People's Park, just behind the iconic Moses Mabhida. This is where over 20,000 runners will finish their race here in the People's Park. I must say, it is announced by the Comrades Marathon Association that this year's done run is going to finish here in the People's Park, not in the Hollywood Kingsmead Stadium. It is going to be very interesting to find out tomorrow who's going to come here first, both in the male category and in the female category. Now, let me just step out of the shot and ask my colleague to show you as final preparations are being made. And I must say, as I said earlier on when we were talking, that it's not about who finishes first and who finishes last, but it's all about finishing the 89-kilometer test of endurance. Well, talking about the weather conditions tomorrow, we are expecting clear skies with a high temperature of 25 degrees Celsius and low temperature of 14 degrees Celsius, and the wind will be blowing at 5 miles per hour. And it is very important for athletes to know that high temperatures may pose unique challenges such as dehydration and tiredness, while cold temperatures may pose challenges such as muscle stiffness and tiredness. What we can say now here at the People's Park is that it is all systems go, all the sponsors, preparations are currently happening, and we are looking forward tomorrow to a stellar show in the 98th edition of the Comrades Marathon here in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. And for Inside UL News, I'm Zwelo Morris. Back to you in studio.
Thank you, Malisela, for that insightful report. We are really behind our team, and we invite you, wherever you are watching from, to send your cheers and well wishes to the UL squad and the thousands of runners taking on this legendary ultra marathon. Don't miss a moment. Follow the action live on our official University of Limpopo Facebook page, where we will bring you real-time race tracking updates and exclusive behind-the-scenes coverage on Sunday, 8 June. From me, Itumelinde Pela, and the entire Inside UL crew reporting from the Comrades Marathon, thank you for staying with us. Until we meet again, stay inspired, stay proud, and keep the spirit of the long run alive.